This is a normal twin room for the players. 2 beds, and as you can see, it's got almost everything. Television, a lounge here.
Ocean view.
Yeah, they've got the view of the bay, which is nice. This view, this side, you're looking down at the training ground. On the other side of the hotel, you're looking into Tokyo, in effect. And incidentally, as you look out that window there, there's a fabulous view of the training ground.
Stop talking about it. Bring me there.
Ray, you wouldn't let me out of the hotel without bringing me here to show me this. What have we got here?
We've got the centre, Club Le Club, and we've got basically a golf course within the hotel.
Okay, show us how it works.
Okay, I'll try and show you as best I can.
Okay, so that was very swanky. So what happens now? What do we look at here?
We look at the bad golf swing that you're going to see now. I'm going to press this button here and we'll see what a bad swing I have.
Well, I have to agree with you, that's a bad swing. And come here, can I show you something else?
Yeah?
Very soon they'll be able to do an edit on that and they'll be able to take away your stomach. There's a whole golf course here then. You can play all the shots.
You can play everything. You start at the driving range, you move out to the next one, all the way through, sand bunkers, everything to the putting green. Walk in next door, and that's where we all end up, in the bunker, yeah.
A full bunker.
And what do I see over here?
You see the most difficult shot in golf, probably, off a downhill lie, if you decide to play it. And you can play an uphill lie as well.
And a full putting green over here.
Yeah, well, when you've managed to get off that, then you get onto the putting green here, and in effect, you've had a round of golf all the way round.
You know what?
Without even leaving.
We're going to have trouble getting our guys to want to play football as well.
I don't think so. This is where the lads will come up to relax. They won't do any serious swimming, but they'll be able to get in and have a splash and then relax on the beds alongside.
I finally managed to drag Ray away from the hotel facilities and down we went to the Irish training camp at the beachside Iniga Park.
This will be the headquarters for the FAI. So the FAI staff will actually work from behind us here, and above the offices that they will have phone lines, etc., etc. But above that there will be a press room where Mick McCarthy will hold his press conferences whenever he chooses, but at the end of training sessions would be the norm. So it means that everybody can be involved in one area, in one space, and we can get everything done here. There will be people looking for match tickets, and all the administration of the association will be done from behind us.
Well, what do you say we go down and have a look at the playing field?
Yeah, it's just down the road here. We come here immediately after the first game against the Cameroons. As soon as the game is over, we basically come back here. And we're here for 12, 13 days. Hopefully then we'll go on to Korea from here. That's given that we've qualified.
What about this this surface here now?
Yeah, well, you can see there. The surface here is part of reclaimed land in this area, and they decided to build a brand new playing pitch, specifically as a training pitch for the World Cup.
So it's top class?
It is as good a pitch, it's as good condition as you will find anywhere in the world. We've also got the floodlights. If Mick wants to do a night session because of the humidity or something like that, he has the opportunity to use floodlights.
And I noticed a big building behind us here as well.
Yeah, that's a big indoor hall, which, because it's the rainy season, if necessary, and the pitch is waterlogged, we can go inside and they can do a session inside. We also have a second pitch further on up. So all in all, in the middle of a beautiful park on Tokyo Bay, and yet we've got the seclusion that we will want.
In Tokyo, there are trains going left, going right, going sideways. It's the quickest way to get around, and taxis are quite expensive, especially if you want to go and see where the Irish team are training in Chiba. Get to Tokyo Station and look for the KO line, which is indicated by a red stripe, and then travel out on the KO line and get off at a stop called Makuhari, and that's where you'll find the Irish team. But for the ride of a lifetime, get yourself to Shinbassi station after dark and get on the monorail. For the equivalent of about £1, you can have a ride through the canyons of buildings and lights and sweep and curve your way through downtown Tokyo. It's a wonderful, exciting experience.
Well, Ray, here we are this week with the old bullet train behind us, the Shinkansen. Where are we heading for?
We're heading straight over to Niigata. It's going to take us about two and a quarter hours, just over 2 hours. And Niigata is where we play our first game against the Cameroon. In actual fact, it'll be the first game played in Japan.
The Shinkansen, or bullet train, is a sleek monster which powers its way across Japan at over 200 miles per hour. So that in no time at all we have travelled from the biggest city on the east coast, Tokyo, to the biggest city on the west coast, Niigata, home to 2.5 million people and home to the famous Japanese stadium known as the Big Swan. Photographs of the Big Swan Stadium show a truly handsome building, but they scarcely prepare you for the reality of seeing up close this breathtakingly elegant stadium, with its sweeping and swooping metal and concrete contours very much bringing to mind the graceful figure of a swan. Only a year old, the Big Swan is the biggest and newest stadium on the west coast of Japan, and as well as being used for football, it's also used for athletics and rugby. And everything in the Big Swan is new and big, as myself and Ray discovered when we went to look at the dressing rooms.
So here we have the Irish. Oh,
Yeah.
what a locker room. You can play a match in here.
You can certainly play a good five-a-side in here.
Five-a-side.
And we have 2 of these at our disposal.
2 of these?
Yeah.
Another one on the far side?
Exactly, all the way through. There's bathrooms and showers and everything else in here at the moment, and there's where you lay the kid out.
I put up an Irish strip just so the lads know what it would look like when I walk in here.
There we are. We might even get into it. Now we go into the massage room here. Mick Byrne and Kieran Murray will be very happy when they can see what it's like. It's a fine big room with 4 benches.
And just in case all this space out here is not enough for the Mick and the lads.
No, you've got shower rooms, changing rooms, double shower rooms. That's probably about 20 showers in total.
And we're still not finished.
No, and then you come in and you've got the same locker space in this area as we have, plus the team tactic board that I've no doubt Mick will be using. And I hope they get green figures before we arrive here on the 1st of June.
This is the tunnel. This is what the lads are going to see when they come out.
This is the famous walk straight out into the stadium, and I think, Shay...
And that's going to be ram-jam full.
Yeah, and it's going to have 50-odd thousand people here.
They're already in sunshine.
Isn't it great? I think you should lead us out, Shay, in all honesty, for your first cap.
As you've had the honour so often, I never had. All right, here we go.
What I have in my hand here is the ball that wound up in the net for the very first goal in the Big Swan Stadium when it opened here a year ago. And very soon, I hope, I will have my hand on the ball of the very first Irish goal that's scored here when we beat Cameroon on the 1st of June. Will we practice the Irish kick-off?
I don't see why not. We're in the Big Swan. Oh, there we go. Take it away.